balls, forcing turnovers and steals. Just a solid job all the way around.
Like to watch him play like that. Makes the game so much more interesting.
Yeah, it looked a little bit like Greg Anthony in the day. A jitterbug or maybe a gnat with the kind of nuisance he's been as far as defending. Excellent work at that end of the floor for him.
And Kevin, Clark's the only guy I know that can call you a gnat and mean it as a compliment.
And make you feel good about it.
I appreciate that, Clark.
It's good, Clark. And we welcome you back to start the quarter. Players had a chance to get hydrated with Gatorade. And there's certain to be some great basketball ahead for us. What can you say? LeBron James, what an impressive effort today.
And he just went off in those first two quarters, guys. He's capable of doing that on a consistent basis as well. So we might see some changes from a defensive standpoint as they try to disrupt his rhythm in the second half.
You know, guys, I think you've got to make some sort of change. I mean, they can't let him continue to torch him up like he has been.
Taking a look at the Lakers. Kobe and Randall, the forward duo. Russell is out there with Jordan Clarkson. And it's Hibbert in at the center position. The Lakers with the ball. Trailing here by 8. Here's Russell. Off target with his 3. Well, the defense is what did the Lakers season in last year, but their offense struggled at times as well, Clark. They just couldn't count on things night to night.
Well, they were near the bottom of the league in most offensive categories, Kevin. Bottom 5 in field goal percentage and three-point percentage. The efficiency just wasn't there.
Timeout.
And with the Lakers and their lack of offense, sometimes teams can hide that by playing good defense, but the Lakers just really didn't have either. A lot of things working against them this past season.
Nice job, Cavalier girls. What do you say, fans? Do you feel pumped up now?
Knocked loose. It's stolen by Smith. Wants to get it to Irving and does. And Hibbert with the block. That pushes it to double digits. 14 points for LeBron.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass. You know, the Lakers often would get in trouble with slow starts to games because of their offense. I mean, at least they forced a league-high 9 overtime games, going 6-3 in those contests, so the offense seemed to come alive late in games.
They get the rebound. Thompson. And fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot 2. Roy Hibbert picks one up. Cleveland shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game.
Taking 2 shots.
And so he makes both from the line.
Thank you, Cleveland!
Well, clearly the Lakers were not a great team. I mean, they did have one of their better bench units last season. They led the league in points off the bench, but that was more an indictment of the quality of the starters than the firepower of the bench.
And here's Cleveland. They've scored 10 straight. Kicks it out to Love. And the 3 off target.
Even though he isn't having the best of games from the floor, it hasn't seemed to hurt him.
Bryant, that's for 2. No good. Good D by LeBron. Launches a 3. Yes, and it's Irving picking up the assist. Irving's got assist number 8 here in this one already. And look at LeBron James. He's really been playing well.
He's really taking it to him inside. They got to find a way to slow him down.
Los Angeles calls timeout. Channing Frye's checked in for Cleveland. Matthew Dellavedova comes in for Irving. Lakers trail by 17. And Bryant kicks to Bass. And a strong finish with 2 hands.
Cutting into that lead a little bit. Way to finish.
And the basket is still shaking.
Oh, I mean, he has got power in bunches on that 2-hand.
Dellavedova, that's good.
Boy, I tell you what, nice little run here they're going on.
And getting to the 10 has been the key. They're getting point-blank looks time and time again.
Brandon Bass.
And finished off by Bass.
Just a terrific effort on the offensive glass. That's how they're going to cut into this league.
And Greg, a dunk like that is sure to give them a spark.
Which is a spark they desperately need, Kevin. They've got to ramp up the intensity. And that'll increase their rebound advantage. They've definitely been winning that battle on the board.
You know what? No rebounds, no rings, and they've controlled the boards, and that's what's given them control of this game.
And there's the pass to Huertas. Feeds it to Kobe. This one for three. The Lakers rebound. And the rejection by LeBron. Here's Smith. Throws down the breakaway jam.
Well, that fast break went according to plan.
Yeah, nice job there, Greg. Recognizing the opportunity was there to push it, and then excellent execution.
Now here's Kobe. He has 5. And again, the Lakers no good.
And he made sure not to just draw the foul. That was good defense out on the perimeter.
Very good. He's a thinking man's defender. Knows how to bother even the best shooters without being overly aggressive.
Brandon Bass.
Bass's shot, good. Cleveland leading by 18. 2 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Ripped away. Oh, and here we go with Kobe with nobody. Oh!
And a great job of taking advantage of the steal there to get those easy ones in transition.
You know, that's exactly how you draw it up, Greg, on the board. I mean, good defensive work, aggressive play in the open court. Those two things are hand in glove when they work together.
With 2 seconds left.
Cavaliers foul called.
Shots, gentlemen.
The Lakers have made 4 free throws from the line and missed 2.
LeBron James.
That free throw missing. So it's both teams making substitutions here.
Cavaliers. Larry Nance.
No good on the second free throw. And here at the end of the third quarter, it's a double-digit ball game. Cavaliers lead by 19. And we're coming right back. Be sure to stay with us as we get started for the fourth quarter. And we welcome you back as we get going here in the fourth quarter. The final quarter of play can change everything. The forwards are LeBron and Thompson. Amon Shumpert is out there with Kyrie Irving. And it's Mozgov in at the 5. That's the 5 for Cleveland right now.
LeBron James.
And there's the call on James. That's his 4th foul of the contest.
Well, he just threw that pass up for grabs. I mean, and that's never a good idea.
And again, LeBron missing.
You can't miss those, but even the best do on occasion.
Williams gets the bucket.
Larry
They are
Nance.
not rotating nearly quickly enough on defense down low. Got to get quicker there.
Just no resistance on the interior.
And here again, Los Angeles in transition. Up the court they go.
Crisp pass into the paint.
The Cavaliers leading by 15 to the middle. And Thompson gets it to go in on the assist by James.
And an open path to the hoop there. Easy bucket. We've seen that far too many times today. Clearly, he's not pleased with all the looks they've given up on the inside, and also to get them to tighten up that defense.
Yeah, and I think he's going to let them know about it. I mean, they're playing some soft interior defense, and you can't win that way. That's a recipe for disaster if you're not going to play with some physicality inside.
And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him.
Yeah, easy call.
Yeah, you can hear the smack all the way over here where we are.
And now we'll get a perspective here on how the hustle game has been going for the Cavaliers.
Boy, their hounding, harassing effort at the defensive end, very impressive. And they forced quite a few turnovers as a result.
Yeah, but they've also done a great job of playing in space, getting out in transition every opportunity. And there have been some terrible shot choices here, Kev. That's not a good look at all.
The D has gotten a little lax defending the three-point shot at that end.
3 of the last 5 baskets they've allowed have come from beyond.
Kept alive. Here's Russell. That one off the back iron and out.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
Yeah, rebounding has been a big key in this one, Greg. They've asserted their will and have taken control on the glass.
Again, the miss by Williams.
Major defensive lapse right there. And he's not a player you can leave open for a jump shot. You've got to stay attached to him. They're lucky he couldn't punish them for it. You know, he's been off his game this quarter just a bit. Hasn't been able to get a whole lot to go so far.
Can they get it? And then Hibbert with the dunk.
He is one guy you do not stand in the way of when he decides to attack the rim.
And one problem with the Cavs last season was they put immediate pressure on themselves. A part of that was the trade for Kevin Love.
Kobe's checked in for Williams. Cleveland leading by 20. LeBron outside. Puts up a three. Once again off the mark by Cleveland. As you said, the Cavs put a lot of pressure on themselves because of the trade. You could see it affect the way they came out of the gate, Clark.
And you know, it was just night and day, Kevin, when the Cavs began to relax and click. I mean, a total transformation and turnaround. They would go 19-20 in the first 39 games, and then 34-9 over the rest of the season once those guys gelled and got locked in.
Love the pass to Thompson. 5 to shoot. Cleveland needs to get a shot off here. And he gets it to go. That's now 32 points for LeBron.
Really just continuing to increase the lead. This one should be easy for the rest of the way.
Yeah, and you know, Greg, at this late stage, a lead like that has a team really feeling quite good about itself, and deservedly so.
Smith kicks to LeBron. Love outside. It's stolen by Randall.
And this is going to end in a lopsided victory. I love the tenacity and aggressiveness as well as the ability to close. You really got to give it up here for the Cavaliers.
Not only did they shoot the ball better, but they had more assists.
Well, the ball movement was good. The player movement was excellent, and you only get assists when guys make shots.
I mean, when you look at the stats, you'll see.
The rim rattler.
Just a remarkable jam. These fans' jaws are on the ground right now.
That's straight up Showtime stuff right there, baby. Major highlight reel material.
And out of bounds as the Lakers gain possession. And it's a completely new group on the floor for the Cavaliers. Some changes for the Lakers.
Not doing them any favors with those kinds of errors.
Especially now, Greg, with every possession being so crucial.
It's stolen by Nance. And it's Kevin Love with the foul. That is his first foul of the game. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by James.
They're fortunate that one was just deflected and not stolen. Dodged a bullet there.
And then Hibbert with the dunk.
And really, if this had come just a little earlier, they may have been able to get back into the game.
Yeah, I agree with you. They needed this a lot sooner than they got it.
And the Cavaliers will go with a different look here. Mozgov, he's checked in for Tristan Thompson. Fry comes in for Kevin Love. James Jones, he's checked in for LeBron. And Shumpert in there for Smith. Lakers passing it around. Brown outside. But they recover it. Bass dishes to Brown. And there's a whistle. That's going to go on Timothy Mozgov.
That's his first personal foul.
That free throw, no good.
Brandon Bass. 2 shots. Timeout called for the Lakers.
Los Angeles calls timeout. They're trailing by 12. 24 seconds left in the game. And no good on the second free throw, so he goes 0 for 2 there. In transition, here come the Cavaliers.
Way to stay alert and grab the long rebound.
Bass passes to Brown. A good finish at the rack off the slick feed.
Well, check out that assist. That's a pair of teammates that are clearly on the same page.
Jones kicks to Dellavedova. Here's Fry. Off on that one. So we see the Cavaliers taking the win here. Even early on in this one, it seemed like